I was panicking. I was panicking. What was I gonna do? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess Constantino, and I just like to thank you all so much for watching and joining my video today. Today is going to be kind of a different video. I had planned a totally different video, and then I decided to change it, and I hope my editor doesn't kill me because she likes it when I write out an outline. And I did not write out an outline because I'm just gonna ramble and talk to you guys for a few minutes because I have had a frustrating couple of weeks, and as a person with low vision, I just want to share that with you guys so that you understand part of the journey that this has been for me. So about a year and a half ago, I changed states. Not only did I change states, but when I changed states, I changed insurances. I was on private insurance before, and I'm still on private insurance. However, I am on a much cheaper policy, which makes my insurance not as good as it was before. My deductibles are a lot higher. My out-of-pocket is a lot higher. So, and also my prescriptions are a lot higher. Also, this whole ordeal, I have had to change doctors. I grew up in California. I was born and raised in California. I spent 36 years of my life in California. So moving to a different state was really challenging on me. And when I did move to a new state, I had to get new doctors. Doctors that didn't know me. Doctors that hadn't experienced all of my plethora of eye issues with me. They didn't know anything about me. And one thing that is extremely frustrating about living with low vision is knowing more about your eye condition and your eye care than your providers do. And because I'm in a new state, I feel like sometimes I understand more what I need than my healthcare providers do. In fact, I ended up with a extremely bad eye issue. And from the very beginning, when I started having this horrible eye condition, I said, well, it's because of my eye problems. It's because of what I've been dealing with. And nobody believed me. They all tried to make me think that I was having some arterial problem that was life-threatening and going to kill me. And they made me do all these MRIs and CAT scans, and what it turned out to be was an eye problem. But it wasn't just an eye problem, it was also an allergy problem because I was new to an area and my allergies flared up so bad that it caused me to have a lot of inflammation in my head, and that inflammation caused me to not be able to see very well, and it caused me an extreme amount of pain on top of that. And even my temples were swollen, and that was why they thought I was having some arterial disease. But it wasn't an arterial disease, it was that my artificial cornea is plastic, and so it's hard and it doesn't bend or move. And I had all this pressure and inflammation in my sinuses, and that was pushing against my eye, and it was causing me not to be able to see very well, and it was causing me a lot of pain. And my doctors couldn't figure this out last year. They put me on steroids, trying to figure out what it was, or just mask the inflammation, and nothing helped. And finally, one of my coworkers actually said to me, do you think it's your allergies? And I went, you know what? Whenever I have these issues, my head is really plugged up, I am having definite allergy issues, so maybe it is. And then I went to an allergist, and I started seeing an allergist, and ta-da, my problem got better. Currently, I am struggling with allergy issues, and they have decreased my vision a little bit, but because now I know what it is, I can take medication for it, and that kind of helps the problem until it surpasses. I'm also on allergy shots, which will over time help me be able to withstand my allergies more. But that aside, that is a whole different issue, and maybe one for a different video. These last couple of 2 weeks, I have been dealing with a really hard problem for me, and one that has been extremely frustrating. And that is that I was out of glaucoma medication. That's the bottom line. I was out of glaucoma medication. When I went to my last eye doctor visit, my eye doctor visit is a couple hours from my house. When I went to that eye doctor visit, the doctors there told me that I could change back. I was on a certain medication and I had stopped doing it because of my insurance, and they were trying to find one that worked better with my insurance. But I didn't like the new medication, and she told me that I could go back on my other medication. And now that I actually bought it today, I'm rethinking that plan because it was $200, even with my insurance. So extremely expensive, but that wasn't even the problem. For the last 2 weeks, I have been out of glaucoma medication, and I have been desperately trying to call my eye doctor, trying to get them to give me a script, any script for glaucoma medication, and nothing was happening. I called the doctor every day. Every day I was calling the doctor and saying, please, I need this glaucoma medication. It's extremely essential for me. I need to be able to do it so that I don't go blind. And nobody would do anything. And I was so frustrated. I couldn't get the pharmacy to call them because the pharmacy was saying that it wasn't their responsibility, it was the doctor's responsibility. And I couldn't get the doctor's office to even call me back or call in the medication or anything. I was so frustrated. The way I resolved it was finally, after 2 weeks of calling these doctors and begging them to talk to me and not getting anywhere. A few months ago, I had gone and seen an eye doctor that was closer to where I live in town, because I was trying to get a doctor that was not 2.5 hour drive away. One way, by the way. It's 2.5 hours there and 2.5 hours back. I was trying to get an eye doctor that was more closer to where I live and more in my town. So I went and saw this eye doctor, and at that time, I did happen to talk to that eye doctor about my glaucoma medication. Luckily, because when I called that eye doctor's office this morning and I said, please, 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 I need some glaucoma medication. I will do anything. Will this doctor, please call me in, anything? She said, well, I don't know if she'll be able to do that. This was the office assistant. She was like, I don't know if she'll be able to do that. That seems kind of illegal. The person that, gives you the medication has to give you a script for the medication. And I was just thinking, great. And then she put me on hold, and she went and talked to the doctor. She said that she would go and talk to the doctor, and I sat on hold for a really long time. And finally, when she came back, she said that she had talked to the doctor, and the doctor had agreed to give me my glaucoma medication. Thank you, God. I was so happy about it, because I was panicking. What was I gonna do? Actually, the last 2 weeks, because I have been out of glaucoma medication and I couldn't get any doctor to call me back, I've been using my son's glaucoma medication, which wasn't the greatest plan because my son ran out of his glaucoma medication early, but thankfully I had another one of his medication bottles lying around, so, well, not lying around, but in my storage. I had another bottle for him, and that's good because he can't get a refill until the end of July. It wasn't the greatest plan, but it was the only plan I had. If I was like, I have to do glaucoma medication, I don't have any, and nobody will call me in any, so I just used my son's. Luckily, I have my son's glaucoma medication to do too. That's how I made it through the last couple weeks without my glaucoma medication. But on top of that, it was just extremely, extremely frustrating. But I was so thankful when my local eye doctor said that she would call in my prescription for me. That made me just so happy. So I actually ended up getting it today. And I'm like, yay! And I also, because I've been having a really hard time with my eyes lately, I decided to get just a normal pair of reading glasses. But yeah, I got these reading glasses. I don't know, they're not very cute, and I haven't tried them on. But at least I'll feel like my eyes are protected. They aren't going to do a whole lot for me because they're only +3 reading glasses. So, I mean, they won't help me out a whole lot. When I have glasses, they're like +12s. But they will give my eyes protection. So, that's enough. That's good enough for me. And then, I'm not going to show you my home information. But yes, I got my my glaucoma medication. It is, oh, you can't see the, I don't think you can see the name of it, but it's called Combigan. That is my glaucoma medication. And while I was there, I also got my cute nails done for the 4th of July, which is the United States of America's Independence Day, for anybody who doesn't know that. Anyway, I was super excited about my nails. That is my whole story. I was just really excited that I finally got my glaucoma medication after waiting for it for 2 weeks. 2 weeks! It's a good thing that I had my son's glaucoma medication to fall back on. Otherwise, I would probably already be blind by now because my glaucoma is really bad. And I can't even imagine if I had gone 2 weeks without it, I probably would be blind by now. I do feel like my vision has decreased a little bit, but I don't know if it's from the glaucoma or if it's from my allergies. Sometimes it's extremely hard to tell because both give me a lot of pain and both decrease my vision. So yeah, I really don't know. I don't know if it's from that. I just pray and hope that eventually I will get my vision back to stable and back to where it usually is. But I decided today that I'm going to start wearing the reading glasses to help protect my eyes, and also I'm going to start using my cane again because the last few weeks I have just felt extremely blind, and I'm not very safe when I'm crossing a street or things like that, and I don't want to get run over, so I'm going to start using my cane again and going to use my glasses for protection. And yeah, that's my plan, and at least I have my glaucoma medicine now. Yay! So anyways, I just wanted to share my struggles with you. Your eyes are your responsibility to make sure that you don't lose any more of your vision or to keep what you have. And it's scary. It's a very scary, traumatic experience, but it is one that we all have to go through from time to time because, unfortunately, I mean, we deal with it our whole lives, and so by the time we're adults, we understand our conditions better than any other person does, even doctors. I mean, doctors know stats, doctors know research, but they don't know me personally. So the only person that knows me personally is me, and probably my eye doctor, Dr. Schuler, who was my eye doctor for many, many, many years. But short of him, probably nobody else really knows me fully in my eye condition. Anyways, if you like this video, I hope you will give it a like. If you want to see more content about tips on living with visual impairments or low vision, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I post videos once a week about this very topic. Also, I've been doing a lot of shorts every day. I'm trying to do shorts every single day now. That way you guys see content from me as much as possible. You also can follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and my other social medias will be in the description below. For this one, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next time. Take care, everyone.